Welcome home, Bitcoin truth seekers. As always, not as always, it's only once a week. Today, it is Saturday, October 21st. It's 5:12 p.m. here in the Arizona. Wow, I'll get it straight eventually. But let's just start again. Welcome home, Bitcoin truth seekers. Let's talk about some news in crypto. So, it's a crazy world. It would just take too long to even have any commentary on any of it. So let's just stick to crypto and things that are somewhat relevant and funny. So BitcoinDailyView.com got more for you there. As always, you'll see a link there. Check out Blockchain Education. Here's the chat. We're always chatting about great setups and things like that. So definitely click on the link, join the team. You get a discount. It's worthwhile. There you go. Now, looking at last week, it was a mess, up and down. But overall, I mean, look, if you look at Friday, we definitely did not have a good S&P day on Friday. Last week was up and down, was kind of crazy. The market really, I would just say it was uneventful towards the negative side, in my opinion, looking at the big indexes. Bitcoin trading volume was massive on Friday. Like 5 billion. Now it's 2.9 billion. Not bad. So we're seeing some pretty good volume for this time of the weekend. And I will mention that definitely Friday was a pump. Very, very interesting. And well, there you go. So you can see Friday here on the hourly chart. I mean, some shorts got wrecked beyond belief. And it's been a rocket ship to Pluto ever since. I will say, if we look at longs versus shorts, though, here, looking at Binance where the big money is, 40% long, 59% short. Really, people are waiting for a retrace. We'll look at that a little bit closer in a sec. Exchange volume, actually, this is kind of good for a Saturday. It's still in the green. It's on the positive side. So for spot trading on the exchanges, the big top 20, it's all green on a Saturday. Not bad at all. Looking at Bitcoin, the top 100, a lot of the top 100 are looking good. Got some real nice players. Phantom is up. Thorchain is up. Wow, Chainlink. Link is just insane. Link, LINK. We'll check that one out before we hop out of here. Aptos making a nice move. APT. So got the strong players are moving strongly. This is a interesting day. So Link and Thor, which is ruined. Maybe we'll check those out before we get out of here. Looking at Bitcoin, this is a 4-hour chart. If I do a Fibonacci sequence right now, 4-hour chart's pretty darn good. I do like it. We can see that we're definitely extended. And I'm looking at the Fibonacci sequence here. It does kind of stick. It would not surprise me if we did a retrace back to like 28,300 or like 27,650, or maybe even if we really dumped hard back to the 618, which is kind of relevant here, 27,000. We'll see what happens. This is really a pump. This is some serious momentum. Let's look at a 45-minute chart for immediate price action. Yeah, we're starting to possibly roll over. But myself, I'm waiting for, I kind of missed this. I did not get in on Friday. A great time to have gotten in would have been around here. Nice 200 moving average break, moving up. Nice indicators. But anyway, I didn't expect this to be so profound of a move. So anyway, I'm waiting for the retrace. To me, this is not like the ideal buying opportunity for Bitcoin. But if we do look at the daily chart, that definitely has some energons going on right now. Let's fire up a MACD indicators. I want a MACD for the daily. Let's give me the old school one. There we go. So MACD with all the default tuning is looking wonderful. Strong positive break. This is a wonderful thing. I do note this. This is kind of a funny little trend if we look at it. Note that. This is interesting. Let me find myself an arrow here. Arrow. Forget it. Trend line will do. Let's see if it breaks out just for the fun. That's kind of interesting that we see that. But anyways, we'll just look at Bitcoin here, and there you go. Daily chart is pretty strong right now because we have let me actually fix that. I want a 200, and I want this other one here to be the green one to be 314, not 140. So what I like about this daily chart, you've got the 200 moving average above the 314 moving average. Yeah, this nice strong break above the 200 moving average. You came back and tested it. You're still moving up. MACD is looking groovy. I mean, it's a strong chart. We are right now. You can kind of see. Well, I'll do a ray here. I would just watch. We do definitely have some I'm going to go right here. Boom. Hey, no, I want to array this way. There we go. Boom. So around 31,000, definitely might start hitting a previous ceiling. We'll see if we get above that. But right now, Bitcoin is looking great. I'm kind of expecting a retrace to some extent, but we'll see. It's moving pretty hard. So I'm just going to say, hey, if you're in it, be careful. Definitely have a take profit set somewhere, maybe a trailing take profit. But looking at this beautiful, 45-minute chart here, let's go right here to the 45 where we really started getting some nice energons. I mean, looking at it this way, I know I could go a little bit further back, but let's just go to where we started moving here. And this sticks kind of nice. I could see definitely with the 200 moving averages that at 5, like 28,500 could definitely be a bounce point, or maybe 2,900 also. I'm gonna be watching it. The 314 is down here at the right under the 618. We're starting to cool off here. You can see it on this 45-minute chart. I know it's a short time frame, but you can also pull a lot of data in. I mean, with a short time frame. So we're definitely seeing a bit of a trail off. Let's just watch this thing. Bitcoin has done remarkable. I love seeing this. I could see maybe 28,000 being the new, low for a range, maybe. I could see something wild happening, like, oh, wow. I could see this is just high octane speculation here, but I could kind of see the whales maybe hopping in there and doing something like this. Just range it like that, range it right there. We're right about 28,500 would be right up at the center of that, So we'll see. Maybe the whales will come in and start retracing it a little bit. Maybe it'll start playing a range like that sideways. Let's watch. The energy coming into Bitcoin definitely, I think it's going to make some really good plays. If I had to make a play right now, honestly, I'd probably short it, but be careful. This thing could bump a couple percent in a second. And well, there you go. I'm going to leave it at that. I don't want to belabor Bitcoin too much. It gets a little boring looking at it too much. But the 4-hour chart is making me really happy. I like what I'm seeing there. I also, like I say, with the 4-hour chart, I know I'm looking at things a little bit differently. They're coming way down there to a Fibonacci sequence. Definitely, the 236 is a weak spot for a bounce. Even the 382 really is. So that 5 here, it's 27,000. And your 314 is right there in the middle of the 618 golden pocket, and the 200 is right above it. So really like a .5 bounce at 27,600. Anyway, I'm not certain enough to short it. I'm going to wait for a confirmed. I think it's going to retrace. I'm going to wait for a nice spot to hop back in, and I will do my damnedest tomorrow. And as the week progresses, to get on every day. My schedule has been impossible to hop on, and I really want to daily to watch some alt setups and things like that, and kind of share the love and the profits. With Bitcoin a little bit more excited right now, that's definitely going to make for a more exciting time to be looking at Bitcoin. And also note this is, as many did call it, a head and shoulders, and it broke to the positive side. So there you go. Sometimes good things happen in the universe. Just keep believing. All right. Last week, I know the market's not open right now, but last week, dollar strength index was moving like crazy. It's been moving like crazy up last week. It up last couple of weeks, really. Last week, let me actually just count backwards here. So Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. That'd have been last Friday, right? October 13th. October 13th would have been last Friday. So yeah, like the end of last week, we began to kind of lose that upwards momentum. And we've really kind of, I think, stabilized sideways. The dollar strength index is not pumping. It's not crushing everything. And as you can see, Bitcoin reacted very powerfully, basically because of a DXY chilling out, and of course also global calamity and taking place right now. Oil has bounced off its a previous support line pretty hard, and it's on the way up. And it's anyone's guess what that commodity is going to do. Definitely, we will just have to watch and see. Oil, if you are, if you're trading any kind of oil ETF or whatever, if there even is one, you're doing pretty well. Gold is beautiful on the daily chart. It's bouncing off previous support. You can see it's kind of what oil and silver are doing. It found a nice previous support spot. It's broken the 200 and the 314, 200's on top. It's moving. I think personally, gold will probably, right now it's breaking past the previous glass ceiling. I definitely would expect a run to about 20,000, 200, sorry, 200,000, 20,000, 20,050. I think it's where I'm going to, that 2,000 psychological mark, 2,050 or so. Maybe even up here, 2081, definitely around that 2000 psychological level. Maybe we'll see it find a glass ceiling there. Will it break through it or not? We're going to find out. But gold definitely rocket ship to Pluto right now, moving hard. As long as the dollar strengthens next day's week, you're going to see oil and gold pump. Silver bounced up a nice previous support spot. It is just now breaking the 200 moving average. I want to see it actually break it. And if we can get a Monday where it stays above and looks like it's going to stay there, looking at other indicators, we'll look at it more clearly. I'll probably go to the coin store and buy myself a handful of silver coins because it's fun to sell them back with a little bit of profit, or just hold them. I usually, buy some on a good price and sell some back, and then keep some, or I just dunk it at the coin store and ride them back down and back up. But anyway, I love buying my silver coins. All right. Janet Yellen says we can definitely afford 2 wars. Of course, after listening to Biden the other night, it looks like we're probably going to be supporting 3 wars. We'll find out. Who the crap knows? The world's insane. There's no commentary for it. I'm not going to get on one bandwagon or the other. If anybody really cares about my psycho-political rants, you can join the Bitcoin Daily View Telegram chat. I definitely share them there, but not here. Anyway, Janet Yellen, you disgusting old hag. F you. We can't afford one. We shouldn't be in one. It's wrong to kill civilians for any reason, anywhere, at any time. And you suck, you old frigging warmonger. Anyway, Bloomberg terrified at the prospect of America exporting its gun culture. Well, I will end this video with F you, Bloomberg. Tough shit. Cry harder, because you know what? The world's getting to be a better place. One of the things that makes it better is people who can not just be killed by whoever comes along and decides to kill them. So that guy's got a proud-looking American. That's a proud-looking American, man cave right there. And I wish our prosperity and our gun culture to just spread across the world, because you know what? People cannot cruise through the rubble of your blown up city and just take you out. They can't do terrible things to you when you can shoot those people in the face. Okay, anyway, take care, and I will talk to you later. Welcome home, Bitcoin truth seekers.